presents School is Now in Session.
Welcome to Homeschooled Podcast.
Homeschool.
The Homeschool Podcast. Why? Because he was homeschooled.
It's time to document the journey. Welcome back to Homeschooled Podcast. I'm your host, Agostino Zoida. I host the Homeschooled Podcast, and my co-host, Kevin Lyons, who's still out of town, but does a fantastic job and hard work on all of our editing and everything, and he's still doing it. So even though he's not here physically, he's here in spirit. So how about a big round of applause for our co-host, Kevin Lyons? He's Homeschooled Pod family. And so are you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know you have a lot of options for podcasts, and I appreciate you giving us your attention for the time being. I hope that you guys had a fantastic weekend, and we are going to have an uplifting, great, fun person who has always been nothing but nice to me calling into the podcast. He's a comedian. He's a family man. He is a comedy producer and a booker, and has given me a lot of opportunities and a lot of work and put some money in my pocket, and I wanted to have him call in today. But his name is Mike Cano, and we're going to call him in just a second. So before we begin, just a quick reminder, you guys, the new Homeschool Podcast t-shirts are up. It's called Document the Journey. That's the name of the design, because that's what we do here. We document the journey. I want you guys to please do me a giant favor. It takes 2 seconds. I'm even going to put the link in the description of this podcast for you. All you got to do is hit the link, or maybe copy and paste it depending on what phone you use, or if you're on a laptop or whatever. You guys, just go to homeschooledpod.com, click on merch, or click the link in the description. You're going to see right there my picture. It says go shopping. You go shopping. Do me a giant favor. It takes a couple seconds. Just go look at our brand new design. It's awesome. You're going to be wanting to rock this thing on your chest and on your dog. That's right. We have pet wear. So you can get the Homeschool Podcast dog hoodie, and you can get yourself a hoodie and or a t-shirt to match your dog, or maybe you just want like a mug or something, or a sticker. However you can support, we appreciate it, you guys. It means the world to us. The best way to support, listen, we got a lot of sponsors, but the best way to support is picking up a t-shirt or a sticker, or a sweatshirt or something, or a dog attire, because not only do we get a small profit from that, but it also costs us nothing out of our own pockets, and it gives us free advertising while you're walking around. And you know what, you guys, more than anything, it just makes us feel good. When you guys send us those pictures and you tag us and you go, hey, I got my new Homeschool Podcast t-shirt, or whatever it is that you bought, it just makes us feel good. It makes us keep going, especially, when times are tough and we're competing with some of the greatest podcasters and the greatest podcasts in the world. We're not necessarily competing with them, but I mean, you got great options out there. And when I see that people are supporting us, and they believe in what we do, and they believe in our mission statement, which is to document the journey now, not later after we're famous, then you come listen to us. No, now, to show you the journey as we go. And I appreciate you supporting our mission statement in that. So you guys, please do us a favor and just pick up a shirt or something, you know what I mean? Even a sticker. Every little bit helps. I really appreciate it, you guys. So head over to homeschooledpod.com, and you'll also find a tab there called Sponsors, where you can see all the other sponsors that we have. And that's it, you guys. Let's give Mike Cano a call, shall we? I got him pulled up right here, and we're calling him.
Hello?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
What's up, Agostino? How you doing, bro?
Man, I am happy. I'm alive, dude. It's a beautiful time to be alive, isn't it?
You're one of the few happy, and you're one of the few alive. All right. Nice.
I like that.
That's how I want them to start off The Walking Dead. I'm happy, Carl, and I'm alive.
I've never seen that show. I'm sure these references are on point, though. I'm sure they're on point, dude.
Are you healthy, man? Nobody you know? None of the family? None of the friends?
I am healthy. I know 0 people who are unhealthy, and I know 0 people who are, got the COVID, bro.
Okay.
So
Well, you know me, so you know someone unhealthy. But I don't got the Rona, but I gained the COVID-19, bro. Right here in my stomach. I got them all.
you gained 19 in the stomach.
Yeah, man, that COVID-19. They're calling it
You know
worse
what,
than the
bro?
freshman 15.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gained a couple lbs myself during the quarantine, and
Bro,
yeah.
if you're not pushing double digits, come on, man, get out of here.
I'm not pushing double. What do you mean by double digits?
You gotta put it at least 10 or above, bro. If you don't got at least 10 or above,
No, I'm not
you ain't
10 or
even
above.
affected by the Rona.
I think maybe I might be like 5 to 9 pounds, which is a
Oh.
lot, dude. That's like a small dog.
Oh my gosh, bro! I've gained 21 pounds.
No way.
21 pounds in 4 months, bro.
What is it for you? Is it food or is it alcohol or is it both?
It's probably food,
Okay.
for sure, and then lack of exercise. And I always said, man, I don't have enough time for exercise. And then comes the Rona, and turns out I'm just a big fat liar.
Hilarious. That's such a good point. Yeah, I can't exercise. I don't have time. Well, you got all the time in the world now. Yeah, but I'm not going to wear a mask at the gym.
Yeah. Bro, I'll take it a step worse. I built a gym at my place. I built a gym in my house. Like I'm walking in the gym right now.
Okay.
I have a treadmill, an elliptical, a universal machine. I got free weights. I even got a big TV in here, yoga balls, all that. But I don't even like the smell of that place. It doesn't even smell good in there.
Man, it echoed in there. We can tell that nobody's in there and it hasn't been used.
Could you tell? It was like walking into a bathroom.
But you put a TV. You planned on spending hours in there.
Yeah, I did.
I gotta tell you, bro. I'm in my garage / studio right now. I'm fortunate that I'm in a building where I have my own garage. That one side of it's big enough that I can have one side completely dedicated to the podcast. Like I have a red curtain up that closes everything off, and chairs and lights and everything. And then I have the other side, which I have gym equipment. Same thing, free weights. I got kettlebells, floor mats. I got a bench. You know what I mean? I got stuff in here, and you know what, bro? My wife uses it, and I don't. I'm never down here.
My girl don't use it. My kid don't use it. It's literally just a room. I don't know, forgotten.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whenever the people come here with guns and take all of our food and supplies, I'm sure they're gonna make camp here and rest up for the rest of the takeover.
Man, if anything, I think my wife has got more in shape. Not that she ever needed to lose weight to begin with, because
she must listen to your podcast if you're saying that. Wow, number one fan. What's up, wifey?
Yeah,
all right.
Seriously though, I think she got more in shape during this, and she's down here using this equipment, man. And you know what? I should too. I mean, to be fair, I don't have as much time as her, to be 100% fair. But yeah, man, she uses it and she buys all this stuff. Like she keeps adding to the gym. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of working out. Like, it's just it's not fun to me. Some people, they actually enjoy it.
Well, I have and I haven't. I'm in kind of like an abusive relationship with the gym where we're doing good for a while and then I just fall off the charts and it's horrible and everyone's like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then I eventually just crawl my way back to the gym like an alcoholic, I don't know, husband. I've gained and lost 50 pounds 5 times now.
Really?
Do you understand? That's 250 pounds. Even my doctor was like, are you trying to be diabetic, bro? What are you doing?
Is that
of course my doctor doesn't talk like that. That'd be funny. Me, bro.
But is that how you get do you get diabetes easily if your weight fluctuates like that?
Yeah, some people do because their insulin levels are way up, way down because they're dieting like hardcore. It's all over the place, man.
I mean, I went from, I don't know if you remember when I was like 200 and I think like 60 pounds at one point, and and then I went all the way down to like 170, like in the span of like 4 months.
Oh, wowzers. That's like Biggest Loser status.
Yeah, and then I went back up, I think, to like 180, and then I would go down to like up to 85, and then 180, and I would go kind of between there. And right now, I weighed myself the other day, and I'm like 190, 195, and that's like in years I haven't been that heavy. Like getting
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I went up and down a bunch, but 270 to 280 was usually where I'm like, I'm happy right there. Bro, dude, I'm like 210 pounds right now.
Are you really?
And just so you know, I'm 5'2", bro. You got
Yeah.
like 10 feet on me.
I've
I'm
met you.
5'2". Yeah, at 210, bro. I'm thick. I'm that good thick though. My girl like my big old chicken legs.
Oh my gosh, man. What are we gonna do, bro? What are we gonna do about ourselves?
You know what the problem is we're comics, so we're not getting that payoff at night with making people laugh and having them just basically tell us what we're worth via laughter.
Yeah.
So we just wake up emo mode, even when we're trying not to be. It's just that emo. I don't know. I felt it. Have you felt it yet?
An emo mode?
Yeah, just like that emo. Oh, I'm not funny. No one laughs at me.
Man, I felt that before the lockdown.
Oh, snaps. Okay.
I don't know. I think that comics definitely go into that mode throughout their career. You know, one night you have a great set, and then the next night, you think you're never going to work again. And that's
I got to perform right after that. As painful as it is, whenever I'm like not doing good on a set, I'm like I got to get up right away, or else I'm going to carry this with me like forever.
Yeah. I know what you mean, man. I've been like really, I think, trying to stay positive, but I'm losing sleep over it. I definitely miss the stage, and I miss the comedy lifestyle, and being out late every night and hanging with comics before and after the show, and chatting and fucking just busting each other's balls and going to get some food afterward.
That's it, bro.
Has somehow that was healthier for me than being home and I have the option to eat healthy if I want to.
Oh, bro.
But I was better off before. I was going out late at night having like sandwich at 2 a.m. or pizza with comics, and then you go home and you know what I mean. And then I probably wouldn't eat again until like 5 o'clock the next day. But now, man, I'm losing sleep. Like that's the unhealthy thing about it. Is like I have dreams about being on stage, very vivid dreams. And I definitely feel this void and lack of the lifestyle that I love.
Yeah, people don't get it, man. It's what I realize now that it's done. It's like an addiction too, man. It's a drug. It's an addiction to be up there and get that dopamine in our head and having everyone laugh night after night. And then when it's gone, it's like that's what, you know how the like significant other always thinks, oh, you go on the road, it's so much fun, it's all a party,
right?
And you're trying to tell them like, no, dude, when we go to the hotel room, it is the deepest, darkest, loneliest hole in the world. Especially the bigger the venue, the worse it is, because everyone loves you, and then you go to a little Ramada Inn, you're like, oh, this place is trash, I miss my family.
That come down when you're coming, it's like coming down from a high. And,
it's harsh.
Or what about when you would go on the road and then you come back and you have a little day job, like Saturday night you had 2 sold out shows and you murdered it, and people taking your picture with you afterward. Sunday you're on an airplane, and then Monday morning you're back at your office, like. And
I don't have an office job, bro. I'm full-time comedy, or I was, should I say?
Right.
But I do comedy gigs that are way unorthodox.
Mm-hmm.
I do school assemblies, senior homes, all these roasts. So, I'll be a weekend somewhere with a fun headliner and have a great time, and then come home and I'm like, I'm out of elementary school. Okay. Just get in the mode. I'm out of elementary school. Then after that, I'm out of junior high. Dude. And at the end of the week, I'm like, I can't wait to get on the road again or be in a comedy club or somewhere we can wild out.
I remember when, this is a few years back, this is when like John Lovitz was open. Remember the John Lovitz Comedy Club?
Yes, I do, man. I felt like a star every time they put you out there on Universal City Walk.
Universal City Walk. In the old, what was it called? BB Mac Club, like the blues club?
Yes.
And it's 2 stories, so if you got a sold out.
3. It's 3 stories,
that's
bro.
Right, it was 3 stories.
It's 3 stories, and it's already upstairs to begin with. So you got to go upstairs on City Walk, and then walk in and look straight up, and it's like the tallest thing inside.
That's right.
Full of people laughing.
I forgot about that, dude. So one night, when I was still working at the comedy club, I was still working at Haha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, at the Haha, I did everything. I managed it. I booked comics. I cleaned the toilets. I checked people in. I sat people. I cooked people. I took orders. You know what I mean? And I remember it was like New Year's Eve, which is one of the busiest nights of the year for stand-up comedians and comedy clubs. And I remember that Joey Diaz had asked me to open for him at the John Lovitz Club, which is not very far from the Haha Comedy Club. Okay?
Yeah.
And, I really wanted to do it, but I had to work, and I had to talk to the owners of the Haha and be like, listen, I really want to do this gig. It's only the early show. I'll come back here, and I'll be able to help you guys with the late show and stuff like that. And I remember, Joey was already selling venues out at the time. So
Yeah.
That 3-story John Lovitz Club was sold out, and you're doing a killer set. And you're taking pictures of everybody afterwards, and then jumping in the car and running down Lancashire Boulevard, parking, getting out, and then throwing on like a smelly old T-shirt from when you were cooking in the kitchen, and then right away going and like starting to seat people. You know what I mean? And this is the life
to see someone else.
Yeah, the life of the stand-up comedian is that we're constantly going from ups and downs. It is literally,
bro. We're like Batman, but we don't save nobody. We throw on the outfit, we do some crazy stuff, and then we go back to our little back cave, our little,
yes,
we go back to our little life, but we're not billionaires.
And then one night
it's like the poor version of Batman, bro. That's what you got to think of, bro. Batman.
You'll do a theater, like. And then the next night you're in a basement, and you're not getting paid. And then the next night after that, a guy.
Next night you're doing a bar in Long Beach, and the comic's like, "Oh, you didn't make them laugh that hard. You're not going to get the full $25."
We'll be
I'll give you 20.
We'll be at the bar in Long Beach doing a free gig, and then another booker will see us kill there and go, "Yo, you want to do my show over here?" And we'll be like, "Bro, I don't do free gigs." You're like, "You're at one right now."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's how they get you, bro. That's how I'm careful with some of the gigs I do sometimes. I'm like, I'm good.
God, I miss it though, man. I miss this this life that we're talking about.
Yeah, I've been doing the Zoom gigs. I've been making the transfer over to that.
Yeah,
it's a different kind of payoff and a different kind of thing. But
gosh,
I don't know. People start using words like new normal, and it gets me all freaked out. But it's something as opposed to nothing, dude.
That's right. You know what?
Something as opposed to nothing.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I did my very first Zoom show last night.
Oh, okay. Now we got to get the breakdown.
Yeah, here, let me give you a breakdown because I promised myself I wasn't going to do one.
Okay.
And I told everybody, and I turned a lot of them down. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And I'll tell you what, I'm probably still going to turn them down. But
yeah.
This guy goes, I'll pay you.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm not turning that one down. And
exactly.
It was weird. I did the Laugh Lounge app, which isn't a Zoom show. I don't know if you're familiar with the Laugh Lounge app.
No, not at all.
So it's an app, people subscribe to for stand-up comedy. They were doing live shows. So like if you live in the middle of America where there's no great big comedy clubs near you, you can open the app and you can see, some of the greatest comics in LA performing live on stage at like the Ice House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So the app's been around for a little while, but after the lockdown, they decided they were going to do this, virtual comedy show. So that was legit. That I agreed to. They paid me well. It was at an actual like studio where you stand on like this mini stage in a studio, like a sound stage, and then they had all these cameras facing you that was live streamed, and everybody who was on the app watching live, you can see their face. And you can hear them. And there was 2 giant flat screen TVs in front of me where I was performing to people,
Yes.
That was like state of the art, and that was amazing. Now, I feel like that's different than Zoom.
I pretty much do that in my garage.
Right.
I have my girl gets mad every time because I got to like drag our TV screen down to the garage. And I'm like, I tell her, we need this for the comics. We need to see their faces laughing. Even if we can't fully hear the sound, we got to see the faces laughing.
That's right.
And it's like I don't know, like a home production here, man. I got my kid working. My son's 19. I got him doing all the moderating. My girl's getting all the cords set up. I'll even bring comics here, give them their own mic, give them their own gloves and mask, and just say, hey, man, we switch out mics. You do some comedy and go with it.
We'll do what we got to do, right?
Yeah, and the shows are getting better and better, man.
Yeah.
I think it's like the early days of MySpace. People kind of go on there and like, what the hell is this? This is weird. There's a top 5 or whatever it is, and then songs, and it's just new. New technology freaks everyone out, man.
Like
I had
anything
people throughout
else,
the whole show calling me, asking me how to get on. Yeah. Even the people that did get on, they were still texting me like, yeah, but how do you hook it up to a Bose home theater system? I'm like, dude, I don't know your system. I don't Bluetooth it. Like, what are you talking about?
Man, what I found yesterday was, I mean, it is weird, but like anything, you get better at stuff, Yeah. It's not ideal for stand-up comedy. It doesn't fill the void that we need, but I mean, it's something, and you can get better at it. Like I was doing private diaries with myself, and I would turn on my camera and I do a video diary of me performing for the camera. And if there was, I was doing that before there were Zoom shows, like in the beginning of lockdown. And if there was anything, I was doing new material.
That's like that confession closet right there.
Like a confession closet, right? And I would try out a new bit.
I don't know, man.
So by the time these virtual shows came around, I was already kind of used to just talking to a silent camera. And so that doesn't really bother me. But I noticed in the Zoom is that a lot of people feel uncomfortable to turn their camera on or even their microphone on.
Well, there's a lot of ugly people out there, bro. You need to understand that.
Yeah, people don't want you to invite you in their homes all the time. And I was doing the show yesterday, and the host of it was kind of saying, like, guys, if you can, at least do the microphones. If you don't want to do your face, at least do the microphones. And then when he would ask people, please turn your cameras on, some people would turn them on for like a second, and then they go away really quick. Like they just want to be like, they like their privacy. And I noticed that people were turning their mics on and off. Like I was kind of interacting with one group. I can't see them yesterday. I was performing, and then I would say something, and then every now and then I'd have to be like, are you guys still there? Because I can see all the microphones are turned off. And then they would turn them back on and go, yeah, we're still here. That was hilarious. Keep going. And then they turn them back off again.
Oh, yeah. Those are some real porkers right there, man. Those ones were real
crazy,
ugly.
Right?
Some Sasquatches for sure. Bro, we live in a time of nothing but like fake filters, dude. I don't think people realize how ugly they really are. I know I'm ugly. I'm not saying they are, and I'm not. I know what I am. So when I turn on the phone and I see my ugly fat face, I'm like, okay. You knew you're gonna have to deal with this, eating them hot pockets and stuff. So
does anybody look worse? Do you ever look worse than when you're on a FaceTime camera?
Oh no, it's just HD zoomed in under your neck. It's just it's not good.
Yeah,
all the grease on your forehead, you can see it all, man.
It gets like the worst. It's the worst camera angle. These Zooms or Skypes, and it just gets. You look so terrible in them.
Yeah, I just think there's that many ugly people, and we're just used to filters, bro. I think that's really what it is. Just reflecting ourselves, man. So you finally performed on stage. I'm really glad you got to do that, man. At least you got that out your system. There's a lot of comics right now chomping at the bit just to get in front of any crowd.
What do you mean, the Zoom?
Yo, not just the Zoom. What do you think about the comics that are performing in front of real crowds and getting the Rona, or everyone's going home scared?
Hey, I'm one of them, bro.
You got a couple of those?
Dude, I did a week in Phoenix, and I did a couple of backyard shows since I've been home from Phoenix. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, bro, anything anybody gives me, I'm gonna take. It's very. I know a lot of people are scared, but it's very as safe as they can possibly be. There's a lot of outdoor shows, and then the one in Phoenix is obviously a comedy club, and it was done right, bro. It was done right.
See, that's the thing. You had it done right. I got booked for a gig, and there was like a grad party because the high schools didn't get to graduate. So like, why don't you come roast the graduates, have some fun? And I go there. Okay, it's gonna be social distance. No, dude, there's like 120 high school seniors just getting out, and nobody's wearing masks.
Of course,
I look like a douche. Like everyone's looking at me like, oh, what a weirdo wearing a mask. I'm like, dude, you guys are all gonna get it. I felt like I was at ground zero, and I'm just the one walking around like, oh my gosh, I'm the only one with a mask.
Yeah, man, you know, teenage kids are not wearing that shit. You know, they're all over each other.
Yeah, and I thought about it. I guess I would be that same way too, man.
When you're young, dude, you're invincible. You know, when you're young,
Yeah.
you're just like, shit. Go ahead and give me Rona. You know what I mean? Like that's
how I was in my '94 Corolla, bro. Couldn't tell me that thing wasn't like a Bentley. Just
exactly.
It's okay.
You know,
No
no, dude.
hubcaps, but it was good, bro.
The backyard show I did was great. And you know what, dude? I think it has to do with the gigs you're going to accept. If I can be completely honest with you, I'm not a roast guy. I don't want to do those. You're good at it. I'm not, you know?
You know why? Because you're taller and handsome. See, when you grow up the short, fat guy, you get pretty good at talking smack back.
That's hilarious.
They start from the smallest, bro. Let me tell you that. The boys start low. 5'2". Oh, everyone's just chomping to get out that one right there.
You know, I like to go on stage and do my material. And you know what, man? I'm not going to take any risks if there's not any money involved. Yes, I want to get on stage. And you know what? If I'm going to do a backyard show, the money's got to be good. And if the money's good, they're usually going to be pretty safe. Because when people got money, they're doing things right. If you go like and do, yo, bro, I'll give you, $20 or I'll give you a free meal. Come and do a show in my garage.
Everyone adds the meal to that, but you can eat all you want. Get that hell with your homemade Rona rice.
Yeah,
I don't want none of that.
Rona rice. Come by and perform in the garage, and I'll give you free drinks all night. You know, dude, you're gonna get what you you're gonna get what you got coming to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a Costco card, dude. $20, I'll get as lit as I want to get.
But if you're doing gigs where they pay well, odds are they're going to be professional. Like, I showed up to this gig in the backyard. They hired us to do a show. Dude, they literally set up a stage in their backyard. They had a backdrop curtain. They had a spotlight. They had a nice big backyard. They had tables 6 feet apart. And they didn't let people sit, even though they were all friends and family. If you didn't live in the house together, then you couldn't be at that person's table. You know what I mean?
See, that's why you're like in LA. I'm in the Inland Empire, bro. I got cow poop in prisons, basically, in everyone's backyard here. And they're not going to go all out like that.
I'll tell you what else they did, bro. And this is for the gentleman who owned the house. His wife hired us, and it was his birthday party. I'll tell you what else they did. They ordered Chinese food as their food that they were giving away to their guests, but they didn't have big chafing dishes filled with Chinese. You know those big tin dishes. Here's your rice. Here's your beef and broccoli. Dude, they had individually Chinese boxes, to-go boxes,
box and package,
and you just take one and that's yours. Like, you don't mix spoons with anybody. Like, it was already prepackaged. Dude, it was legit. It was legit, and free alcohol. So they paid us, they fed us, and we got to drink, open bar, and it was outdoors. And you know what, man? If you take well-paying gigs, you're gonna get shit like that. And I work with professional comedy clubs, man. Like, I'm not gonna do this stuff unless I check it out first.
It's I say no to so much, and it changes the comic's opinion on you, and that guy's stuck up, or he's a jerk, or blah blah. I'm like, no, man, I don't feel like doing a Waffle House, man. Like,
well, you got kids,
you know what I mean?
man. You got kids. You got a wife. You got to protect your family. You don't want anybody to get sick. You know what, bro? You might be strong as hell. Like, you might have the immune system of a fucking mule, dude, but maybe your kid isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got you, bro. I ain't mad at you. But you know what, man? I want the work, and I want to get on stage. I'm not going to be the first comic to do anything. Like, hey, we're starting up a comedy show, and we're going to book. I'm like, let me be the third one. Like,
let me see how the first two go,
you know
and the third one I'll circle back around.
Unless it's a legit comedy club that I trust, I'll be the first one. Like, I was one of the...
Do you think they're going to open back up?
Well, where?
Do you think they're going to open back up? I mean, I was trying to do the math in my head. The amount of money Improvs, Laugh Factory, all these people pay on their real estate is really high.
I think the Improvs are going to be fine, except for a couple of locations. I think that the Laugh Factory is not going to last very long. I know that the Ice House was going to remodel anyway, so they did it during shutdown, and they just got bought out. So I don't know how much longer they can stay under, but they literally got bought by whatever his name is, the guy that owns the Lakers, right?
Oh, really?
What's his name? Jerry Buss or whatever?
Oh, well, he's got some money to sit on.
Yeah, so that's maybe all right. I'm worried about like Haha Comedy Club.
Hmm.
I'm worried about like the smaller ones, and I think the
Yeah,
Comedy Store
Jack
is
and
gonna
Jack
be
Jr. They've
okay.
always been cool. I never had a
Yeah.
problem with those guys. They've been cool dudes.
I can't imagine how long Flappers is gonna keep paying their high rent and that. But you know what, dude? Don't count them out because they were doing 3 shows a night with 2 people at them, 7 nights a
Yeah,
week.
they're doing online shows too. I think. I think you have to pay to get on them.
I
Pay
know.
us to get on our online show, and
Yeah.
then promote
And
it
they're
to your
still not
people.
paying the comics.
Yeah, and then promote it to your people. Come on,
Out of
give me your
curi-
money.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't shed a tear if they closed down. Like I've never really liked that club. They make you sign a contract every time you're gonna do a 5-minute set, and the contract says I agree to perform 5 minutes and not get paid. And
Oh wowzers!
yeah, man, like I'm almost out of curiosity. I think I kind of want to sign up to do their Zoom show and see if they still make you sign the contract.
They probably do, but you got to
probably
pay
do.
for their Zoom show now. I think you
Yeah.
got to pay like $5 or $10 even to get on it.
Yeah, we're not
They're
seeing
like,
any
you
of that
pay
money.
us for our bandwidth, damn it.
Yeah, dude.
Pay us.
The Zoom show I did yesterday, the guy paid me fairly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess before the lockdown, he had a business where he had contracts with apartment complexes and big like condo communities, where he was running comedy shows at their a complex for the people that live there. It was like a part
Yeah.
of it. So he hadn't really worked since the lockdowns, but some of his properties are now saying, okay, we're going to offer the online for each building. So that's
Yeah.
why it kind of paid okay.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only reason why I agreed to do it. But
See, that's a budget. That's a budget that
Yeah.
that apartment complex comes up with and says, "This is our budget to entertain our residents. We're going to
Mhm.
give you this much to put on some fun," and that we can work with.
Yeah.
When they're like, "Generate your own money
I
and
don't
bring
see.
your own people,
Yeah,
and I want a piece of it." Dang it!
dude, they're probably still
That's-
doing bringer shows at Flapper.
Yeah, they are doing open mics on there. I don't know.
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
not an open mic
bring.
guy.
You gotta bring 10. You gotta have 10 friends log in and pay $10 each, and we gotta prove that they're logged in. Otherwise, you don't get to perform. Outrageous,
And
bro.
they gotta laugh. They gotta laugh. You can't just put any generated
Guaranteed.
image.
I should create like an undercover like new comic account and try to go see if that's what they're doing.
I see. That's the only part is when you watch all the other guys' shows. It's like your face, your headshot pops up all big.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking, man? I'm thinking that Levity Oxnard is probably not going to make it.
If you look at it number wise, I mean, all of them have the same amount of chance of not making it, man. Because even when they open up, they're opening up at 25 to 50% capacity.
Mhm.
That business is not set up like that. That room is not set up like that.
Right.
The amount of money they would have to charge to get in, to still pay the comics, still pay the staff.
Mhm.
I mean, they'd have to go skeleton staff. They'd have to cut down the menu significantly
Yeah.
and raise the prices at the same time. Just, I don't know. It just doesn't.
We're all
For
going to
me,
take
it wouldn't add
pay
up
cut.
numbers.
Yeah, we're all going to take a
Yeah.
pay cut. But you know what, dude? Levity is way too big. Like Oxnard is way too big. Like to be honest with you, they were lucky if they were doing 50% capacity anyway.
Yeah, but with big companies, bro, what they do is they got big guys at the top with a lot of money that just say, you know what? This is a math problem to me. I don't care as much. Like, it's not like the owner of the Laugh Factory or the Ice House that's there all
You're
the time,
right.
or even the Ha Ha. They're just like, you know what? This doesn't make sense anymore on paper. Why don't we just call this all a bust, keep our
Yes.
money, and in a couple of years we'll do something again.
And they have so many locations around the country they can literally just go, all right, we're going to close.
Exactly.
Dude, they're
Let's
like
liquidate half of this right now.
They're
Boom,
the-
boom, 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 boom.
they're the Starbucks of like comedy clubs. Like, you know what I mean? They're just going to close
Yeah.
whichever ones aren't working.
Yeah,
Whichever
I've
one's
had a
bleeding.
show. Yeah, I've had a show here in Ontario, in Brea Improv for the last 9 years, man.
That's right.
But even I don't know what's going on with it. And I'm a Tuesday night show,
Yeah.
I'm a nobody. I ain't there yet. But when I do, I'll get to do a weekend. But I mean, even guys like me on a Tuesday night, what happens to us? Is it just closed now?
I know. Your shows were always packed too, man.
Yeah, but who's going to pay $25 for it on a Tuesday? I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
It's just-
I found when I did these gigs, like when I was in Arizona, I found that a lot of people were just so like willing to get out of the house because they were extremely like, tired of being home. So they came out and they were kind of willing to pay. I didn't really notice a pay cut as a comic, to be honest with you. I was surprised. I was willing to take a pay cut, but I didn't notice a pay cut. So that was good. And they were safe about it, dude. Everybody with a ticket had to have a mask. You couldn't come in without one. They sat every group 6 feet apart at each table. And
how do they know it's 6 feet, bro? That's what always gets me.
What do you mean?
6 feet. Like it's too exact of a number.
Oh, you mean
that's what bothers me. I feel like if they were like, hey, 6 to 8 feet is like
right
the safe zone.
Yeah.
That's like, expiration on a milk where it's like they give you a date, they don't give you a range.
That's right.
Like everything past that date it's scary, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the 6 feet. Like everything around 6 foot is scary for me.
Well, remember it was 10 at first?
They should have kept it at 10. 6 to 10 feet.
Yeah, dude. And then remember it was like we can't have more than 12 people. And then before that it was we can't have more than 100 people gathering. And then now it's like if you don't live together, don't go out together. You know what I mean? It kept changing. But that's the thing, bro.
It's just too exact.
If you don't trust the CDC guidelines, they're saying 6 feet. That means that they must have some kind of scientific, experiment that they did that they know 6 feet it can't travel that far. And if we're going to trust them that much, then I guess we're going to trust them. And if we're not going to trust them, then I don't believe a fucking other thing they say either. You know what I mean? They're also saying wear a mask. They're also saying do this. Like, if we're going to believe them, we're going to believe them, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, who knows if it's exactly 6 feet? I don't know if the comedy club is measuring, but I know that, comedy club tables are giant.
Yeah, they're squished together. The clubs are all set up for people to be on top of each other.
Yeah.
In a small, low ceiling.
So what they were doing is they were like literally like not having any table next to someone. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're at a table, the tables that are all surrounding you are empty. So you in like 360 degrees around you, there's nobody.
So you're okay with performing at clubs like that, no matter where in the country it is?
Yeah, I think so. No matter where in the country, yeah, I'd be fine with that.
You are a brave man. You are a brave man. I talked to so many comics that are like, I'm done. I think I'm done touring. That's it.
Really?
I think we're just gonna stay here and do what we can, and you see how long it goes. I think touring's gonna take a big dip.
Absolutely. Dude, I know for a fact that there's some comedians that are just going to quit. They're just going to... I'm not talking about guys that were nobodies. I'm talking about guys that were making a living as a touring comedian. And I know for a fact that they're just like, I'm totally cool. You know what? They go like, hey, I had some fun. I had a good run. They've said this to me, bro. And they go, I'm just going to be done. I'm going to take... And then some of them have told me, I'm going to take 2 years off to be safe. And it's like, bro, after 2 years, we both know you're not coming back.
Yeah, you're going to come back thinking you're funny. You're going to be like the old retired cruise line guy.
Exactly.
Hey, I just flew in from my arms retired.
Precisely, man. And, I felt safe at these clubs. They don't see anybody in the front row. So I also have, a giant space between me and the...
Oh, that's nice.
There's nobody front row, which, comics, we love people in the front row, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'll make the sacrifice. They're like a fucking 6 foot table away from me.
Yeah.
And it was great. Some comics have said that they want to put a plexiglass on stage.
Yeah, what about that?
I don't think I want that, man.
I feel like with the lights, it's gonna reflect. It's gonna be weird.
The lights.
I'm gonna feel like one of those strippers in those Russian movies or whatever, where you like look into the box. It's like, oh, dance for me.
Yeah, like we can't see them, but they can see us.
Yes, one of those creepy ones.
I'm just gonna be like, if you want to hear another joke, swipe your credit card now.
Did you laugh at me, cutie? Winking. Cash App or Venmo me now. I got more where that came from.
Hilarious. Dude, I wanted you to call in, even though... This is what's funny. This is why I wanted you to call in, because you make me laugh online. And
Are you serious?
Yeah, like the stuff that you post online, and this is why I wanted you to call in. because this is what I've been thinking about over the past 2 weeks, where I hit you up and go, man, you got to come and come on the podcast, because I wanted to tell you that when you post these funny things, dude, it's really inspiring. And what's funny is, like, since I've had you on the podcast, we've talked only about current events. But
Yeah.
but I wanted to have you on because I respect the hell out of the very few guys and girls, comedians, that are not really talking about COVID online anyway.
Oh, I can't stand it. You won't find one meme, one anything. I can't
Or
stand it.
riots.
I felt like it was the same way with the Trump stuff. When he came in, I'm like, oh, everyone is flooded on every channel with president.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the president.
President
Everyone's
jokes,
flooded with this.
COVID jokes, Black Lives
I'm
Matter
glad you
jokes.
said that, bro. I'm gonna take that compliment better than I've ever taken any compliment because it's harder to make comics laugh, man. We see a lot of stuff, and
you know what else is hard, dude?
Some weeks I feel good, some weeks I don't feel funny.
I know. You know what else is hard, dude? Is to not engage in what's going on in the world right now. It's hard not to. Like, as much as you want to be, I just want to be a comic. I just want to be a comic. I don't want to choose a side. I just want to be a comic. Like, I just want to.
That's why I keep doing it, man. No matter who protests or what's mad, I'm gonna plow forward with laughter.
Yeah.
And hopefully it brightens someone's day that didn't want to see drama.
I'm not gonna stand here and be a hypocrite. Like, I engage. I make comments. Like, it's hard not to, man. And it's hard to not form hard opinions, and I just see your stuff, dude, and I just go like, this motherfucker's just dropping jokes. Still just dropping jokes. And I like everyone. Dude, the other day you had me with the I'm trying to lose weight, so I went from 6 slices to 3 slices of pizza, but they were just cut bigger. Dude, I don't know if you're making these or if you're finding these and putting them online, but it's fucking hilarious.
Bro, it's a combination of everything. Everything I see funny, I try to post. Everything I, could come up with on my own, I try to post.
Keep doing it.
Share in between and everything I can, man. I'm just,
I've shared it a few times.
To make people laugh, man. I just want to do that.
That's great, dude, because you know what, man? I know that your livelihood and your business is stand-up comedy. Like, you make money on stand-up comedy. So eventually when things do pick up again, your audience is going to remember that you kept them laughing and you didn't really get political on them. And you kept them laughing, and those same people are going to return to you for laughter when the shows are open again. And if you got political, you're going to get only half of them that are going to return to you.
Yes.
So it's great, dude. I forward your stuff when I see something I like, and I've actually screenshot a couple times and sent it to my mom, and we laugh. And we do, dude. Like, if I see something funny, I'll give you credit. I don't care if you like the president, don't like the president, if you hate him. If you got a funny joke about the president, it's like a fart joke. It's like, those are always going to be great.
It should be.
Those are always going to be great.
Used to be when I was growing up. Doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what political party. If the joke was funny, it's funny.
Yes.
And we just would all laugh, no matter what. Even that's how it is now. We roast each other here in my family. They roast me, and it hurts my feelings, but it's funny. I was like, dang, that's a good one. That really stung. Like,
yeah. The harsh.
My girl the other day was laughing. She's like, Mike, I don't think I've ever laughed so much during sex in my life. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it as a compliment, so I don't start crying. Like, I this wasn't where I wanted to make you laugh, but I did. So let's just grow with it, okay? My son roasts me. Everyone roasts me, man. We just go back and forth. I think it's healthy.
It's absolutely healthy to laugh. I personally believe that stand-up comedians are absolutely essential because it is very, very healthy to laugh. And you know what, man? Like, just laughing with your family and enjoying life. I can't promote anything other than that right now. And you know what, dude? My wife makes me laugh like so hard. Like, sometimes, like, she's not even a comedian, bro. And sometimes she'll hit me with something that even my brain didn't think of. I'm like, oh man, you got me. It's just it's the greatness of having a great family, and I'm lucky to have you too, man. You got family that they know you, and it's like customized comedy for you. They know what you laugh at and what you don't, and that's why some memes and posts work, because it's like we like the ones that we like, and then we share the ones that we know that someone else will like, and we share it to people, And
Exactly.
it's customized comedy, bro. And just keep doing it, dude. Keep it up. You haven't folded once. There's some guys I've noticed.
I'm gonna tell you what. I did start to fold on my weekday things, my Metro Mondays, my Treat Yourself Tuesday, my Whoop 'em Wednesday. But I'm coming back now, bro. Just because of this. Just because of what you said.
Do it, dude.
I'm coming back with the vengeance.
Do it. You're the one that I like go to, and I'm like, man, this dude, I never see anything like, political or down. I just see like funny stuff, talking about, and it's all stuff that we can all relate to. Hey, yeah, we're still all quarantined and we're still getting fat, so it's all stuff that we can relate to.
That's my biggest problem right now, bro. It's the biggest thing. I'm complaining about being fat while in the drive-through to Wiener Schnitzel.
What are we gonna do about it, Mike? What are we gonna do about it?
And then I'm trying to be like, you know what? I got to be on a discount. The money's tight, so let me pull out a coupon. And I don't know if you got fast food coupons lately, but you got to buy like 10 of stuff now. Man. It's like the grocery store. There's no like $1 burrito, $1 corn dog. It's like, no, family meal for $20.
Remember when a coupon used to mean something?
Yeah.
A coupon, the only thing you had to worry about on a coupon was the expiration date. That was the only thing you had to worry about on a coupon. But now the coupons are there's like a by the way on every coupon. Because everything's online shopping. When I'm online shopping, I go like, "Oh, I just saw like a coupon for this." They email me 25% off, and then you go put in the promo code and it goes like, you had to spend $250 though. You know what I mean? It's like, damn.
Dude, fast food places, believe it or not, like Burger King was like, oh, well, download the app and the coupons are better. I'm like, dude, if I ever download a Burger King app, I'm going to just drive off the freeway as fast as I can and just roll down into a ditch.
The new world is here. What's
the
that?
day I download fast food apps. Forget about it.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've had a couple of fast food apps before.
You fatty. You little fatty.
Yeah. I had,
Was it worth it? Do you feel better about yourself now?
At the time, it was worth. Believe it or not, I used to have McDonald's because when they tell you to download the app, they give you like free McNuggets. So at one point, I did have McDonald's. I don't eat meat anymore.
For some nuggets.
I don't eat meat anymore.
You gave them your social security number, your ID, your address.
Probably.
They got all your family photos. They got it all, bro, for some nuggets.
All I got was a 10-piece.
For some nuggets. You probably even had to pay extra for sauce, damn it. They got you for nuggets,
That's true, bro.
You.
I'll tell you what else I've had. I've had like Pizza Rev app, which I've since deleted because the ones around me all closed down. They went out of business.
I've never even heard of that, bro.
It's like a mod pizza, where you make your own.
Okay. The little Chipotle pizzas, I call them. Every restaurant's Chipotle something.
Yeah, Chipotle pizza. That's right. And I right now I got the Stand app because the Stand has good food, bro. I don't know if you guys got the Stand out there.
I don't even know what the heck that is.
Dude, the Stand. There's only. I don't know if there's Southern California only, but I'd say there's probably like 10 locations. And, dude, they got everything from like burgers, hot dogs, salads, like tacos, ahi. My go-to is like their ahi sandwich. Their fire fries are off the hook. And I got like a reward system with them. So I use the app.
They should call them fat points.
Fat points. Yes.
Hey, fatty, you got some fat points with us. Nice.
They should call them weight unwatcher points.
That's what they should call. They should call like grease bucks or something like that. Dude. Something artery closure points. Just something.
What are we gonna do, man? Like what are we gonna do to like get past this, bro? Because I want to drop a couple pounds. I want to I'm usually pretty good about sticking to something. Like I haven't had meat in a year and I still gain weight. How the fuck does that happen?
Oh, wowzers, really?
Yeah, man. I lost a lot of weight when I went meatless, and you know what, bro? But like during the lockdown, I drink a lot, and I've been having a lot of bread and beer and fatties, a lot of like French fries and fried foods. I still eat fish, and I like to have like sometimes I'll have like fried fish stuff, which is like not healthy.
Yeah. I can't talk because my girl's making enchiladas inside right now as we speak.
Well, I'll let you go to that in just a second. But yeah, man, I think that we should keep in with each other and try to motivate each other. Like I told myself I was going to do 30 days no cheese. and no bread and no beer again, which like I did like half a week and then I gave up because there's always something. It was like 4th of July came up and I'm like, well, I can't not drink beer on 4th of July. You know what I mean? There's always something.
Yeah, that the terrorists win when you don't drink alcohol on 4th of July. That's what it's all about.
But you know what, bro? This Saturday, this episode comes out on Monday, this coming Monday, but today is Thursday, the 23rd, and so this Saturday, the 25th, is my birthday. I'll be 32. Okay.
Nice.
And you know what, dude? I am gonna after my birthday, because I want to have some beer and enjoy myself on my B-day. So after this, I think I am gonna do no beer, no bread, and maybe even no cheese for like straight up until like August, mid-August.
Well, I am down to do a fitness challenge, man. It's hard for me to motivate myself, but to make someone else look bad, I'm all in.
What do you want to do, bro? Should we do a fitness challenge? Because I'm gonna go this Monday. So if you're listening to this podcast today, I'm gonna go through my anniversary, which is mid-August. So like August 15th, let's say, because I'm gonna go on like a little vacation with the wife, right? Mm-hmm. And we're gonna want to indulge. So
how do you vacate during the Rona? Where do you vacate at?
Bro, don't ask.
Okay, never mind.
Don't ask.
Now I know who you did a backyard show for. Freaking El Chapo's son, and I'm gonna take you somewhere, huh?
Dude,
good for you, man.
It's been a whole ordeal. We decided that we were gonna take the risk, and we just said fuck it, and I booked some tickets, and then immediately after
Can't go back.
We were like, damn. Like maybe we shouldn't go, and then we're like going like, okay, let's get a credit for the tickets and at least go somewhere else where, it's not so crazy. So we're figuring it out. But also, bro, I might be moving to. I haven't really talked about this on the podcast yet. I've only talked about it with friends, but I might be moving to. It's just the talks. I might be moving to Texas
with all the other comedians.
Yeah.
How many in total are looking to go down there, though?
I don't know that many. I don't know that many. I just know that even before this, like Texas, I was talking to Joey Diaz last night, and he was like, "Bro, I wouldn't even be the comic I am today if it wasn't for Texas." Like he's like, the chops that you learned in Texas are amazing, and I've actually never performed there because every major city has huge comedy clubs, and he was telling me like, dude, you can stay in Texas for 2 months and work every week. He's like, you got Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Texas,
and those are little clubs, some of them, but they're all quality, dude.
Yeah, dude,
they're all quality. I think the last time I was out in all the Texas places was when I was opening for Jamie Kennedy, and we did all the little Texas spots, bro, and it was great.
Houston,
they have like their own little Silicon Valley out there too, man.
Yeah, dude. So, and you know what, man? I'm gonna do a soft move. And that's what he was telling me from his time. So imagine now, and not only that, but I'm hearing through the grapevine of like Comedy Store managers and stuff telling me that that's going to be the new like comedy scene, and it may not necessarily be Hollywood anymore. So I'm hearing that, I already know that one club that books me regularly is opening a club in Texas. Yeah. And I know somebody else big that's going to be opening a huge comedy club in Austin in the next couple of years. So I'm thinking of doing a soft move. It's very affordable now, at least before everybody moves there.
What you pay for an apartment over there in LA, you're going to get a house.
Yes.
In Texas, for sure.
So for not a lot of money, I can get a little small apartment, and I can basically do a soft move to Texas where, I have my wife and my dog over there, and they're safe in a safe neighborhood and out of LA. And I think I'm going to keep my apartment that I have here in LA as well. And this way I can go there, work Texas for several months at a time, and if I need to, if things start popping in LA again, I can come back.
Yeah, I think Hollywood's going to do a hard pull and grab everyone they can back once it's time.
Yeah, dude. So I think that I have a pretty good rent for the area that I'm in right now, and I don't want to lose it. So if anything, I would let another comic like sublet it so that I have a place to stay when I come back.
That's what you got to do. A clean person.
Yes.
Clean.
Oh, it would only be somebody that I'm like tight with, you know.
Yeah.
Because when I
gotta be
come
clean
back,
people.
I got or either that dude or my wife and I were talking, and maybe my mother-in-law, who you know she might be looking for an apartment. You know, she can be here. This way, when my wife wants to come visit her mom, they can just stay at the house,
Oh,
and vice
that's
versa.
beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? And she can
Yeah.
come down here and work out.
That'll
So
work.
the wife and I are thinking about using our credit because we were returning our trip and taking a credit. We might use our credit to go to Austin to kind of look at apartments, dude.
Yeah, it's the weather right now.
It's hot.
Kind of sucks.
But that's
It's
why
a different kind of hot too.
I know, dude. And that's why I want to go and feel the summer and see if I can handle it before I move there.
bro. What you do is you do winters over there and summers over here.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like a
what you
smart
do.
idea.
No, but they got floods there too, man. Don't you
Yeah.
remember?
Yes, yeah,
Texas weather is something else.
yeah.
Texas weather is something else.
You know what, bro? I know how to swim, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sick of
my
these earthquakes.
son-
You know what I'm saying?
My son was born in El Paso, Texas,
Really?
so he's technically a Texan. This
Okay.
little guy. But yeah, I've been out there for a bunch of different things, and baby mom
Yeah.
lives out there. All my exes live in Texas.
Oh,
But,
really?
No, but just a baby mama.
Well, everything's
and,
bigger in Texas, so
She got a lot bigger too. So yes, she got a lot bigger.
Who knows, bro? Maybe I'm gonna go, and my wife and I are gonna be like, "Listen, we don't want to live in it and live here. Maybe we're not gonna like it, so we're just gonna try it out." But anyway,
Maybe you'll visit a couple months every year.
yeah,
Not enough to rent or buy. Just visits.
we'll see. But yeah, dude, from like Monday to mid-August, what do you say, bro? Should we? And then we can do it online. We'll keep in touch with each other. We'll
I'm
just,
down.
Yeah, dude. I'm personally, I do these things that like I just give stuff up and I drop the weight. And the things that I give up is like bread, beer. I'm gonna try cheese, which I never really did before. And I don't eat meat anyway, so I don't know what you
My
want to
big
do,
one's
bro.
candy, bro. I'm a little
Oh.
elf right here, dude. Let me tell you how bad my candy is, bro. I had to bring it up in my therapy sessions. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
That's my go-to. My go-to is candy.
You got to stop it, bro. I'm gonna be on
Todd,
your ass.
Okay, let me tell you what's up. Next week,
Yes.
I've got my last root canal.
Okay.
Let me tell you how many root canals I have. This is going to be my fifth freaking root canal.
Dude, you gotta stay away from the sugar. You are gonna get
Bro.
diabetes.
The dentist was like, "What the hell happened to your mouth?" Like he thought I was gargling with acid or something. Hey, look at my teeth. They look
Man.
fine. My teeth look fine. I don't have rotting teeth. It's not anywhere like you look at my teeth. They look fine. They're not even that yellow. Okay, so they alright. They alright.
Okay.
They're like a pastel.
but
They're
yeah,
not
dude.
white, but they ain't yellow.
But you're
And,
short and you're 210 pounds and you fluctuate weight, so I mean you're gonna get
the
diabetes,
dentist-
bro.
The dentist said that I ate so much sour candy that I melted off the enamel on my teeth. So they're super sensitive now.
Dude.
That's how much candy I ate, bro. I never thought that in my mid-30s, my mouth would be the dirtiest part of my body, bro.
You know Dude, you know you got problems if the dentist is telling you might get diabetes.
Bro, exactly. The dentist was like,
Your dentist was
Yo.
like, you gotta drop a couple pounds.
there's my new joke right there. You know it's bad when the ice cream man is concerned about your diabetes.
Dude,
Like, bro, I've been here too many times.
that's another one is that I stop sugar. I'll do like 30 days no sugar, and I get in the habit of checking the back of everything I consume and making sure that those grams of sugar aren't too high. Because like, dude, juice, everything, man, sauces, like everything is like way too much sugar. Sodas.
Bro, let me tell you how fat I am. I make my own vanilla Coke, bro.
Oh fuck, bro, you're doomed.
I got soda, I got Coke, and I said, how can I make this shit sweeter?
Oh my gosh, man.
And I do my own vanilla Coke. I got that you know that like vanilla stuff you put in your coffee?
Yeah,
You put that in your soda? Oh my god, it's amazing, bro.
dude, let's at least go. Well, let me see. What's the date this Monday?
27th.
27th. Let's at least go 27th to August 18th.
I'm down. That's like 20 days, right?
Yes, of none of that stuff. Sugar, carbs, bread. I don't know. Are you willing to do no meat? You're not going to do it.
Well, I'm down to drop the LBs. Do you just want to do pounds? Do you want to measure ourselves? What you want to do?
Let's do pounds. Let's do pounds.
We could do pounds, and I'll jump on the scale every day. We'll record it every day.
All right, bro. All right.
I'll put that on social media every day. Okay, look at stepping
Let's
on
do
the
it.
weight scale.
I'm gonna start giving you some shit.
Okay.
What do you weigh right now?
Oh, do I have to get on there right now?
No, don't do it right now.
I thought we were going to get on there on Monday.
Yes, that's true. We'll get on there on Monday. We're gonna tag each other. So guys, make sure you're following me at Agostino Zoida and keep in touch. And listen, I know a lot of you guys are sitting at home getting fat too, so you can do it with us. And I'm not. Listen, sometimes you gotta shame. That's what they call it, fat shaming. Listen, guys, fat shaming works. That's how I lost weight the first time.
Yes, we should call our competition the slowest loser. Whoever loses the most, we're gonna make fun of them.
And you guys should be following Mike Cano anyway because he's posted nothing but jokes. And if you want a little break from all the horrible news, follow him. What's your Instagram handle, dude?
Mike Cano LOL is all on my social media. MikeCano LOL. Mike Cano LOL. Even the website, MikeCanoLOL.com. It's all the same.
I'm gonna let you go enjoy your last meal.
Bro, I got till Monday, bro. I'm gonna be beefing up till Monday.
Well, enjoy
Sunday night is gonna be a hell of a meal, dude.
Tell your wife I said hello. And
definitely.
Thank you so much for volunteering your time to talk with me, dude. It was great to hear your voice. You've never been nothing but nice to me, and you've put money in my pocket, and you've given me shows and gigs, and I want to say thank you. And I don't know why I'm saying that like it's never going to happen again, but hopefully
it's going to happen again. But look at. I'll be on Zoom online on August 29th doing another Zoom show. I want you just to zoom in and watch that one. And if you like it, and if it's something you want to do with us, I'm going to have you on the next one.
Okay, let me
know. And I don't care whether you're in Texas or here, we'll have it.
Send me the invitation so I don't forget, like the link and stuff.
Yeah. I got you.
All right, man. Thanks so much for calling in, dude. And I'll see you on the outside somewhere, I hope.
All right, appreciate it, man. Looking forward to getting less fat with you starting Monday.
I'll see you on Monday.
All right, man. Thanks.
Bye. Mike Cano or Cano. Apparently, I've been saying his last name wrong this whole time. Listen, you guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoy this show. I respect guys like him who just post funny stuff and reminding me that we're stand-up comedians and that's our number one job. And so I want to thank Mike Cano for calling in and making me laugh a couple times here on this podcast and talking about old times and talking about current times. And I appreciate you guys. So big thank you to Mike Cano. I want to give a big thank you to Kevin Lyons, our co-host, Homeschool Podcast family, for all his hard work. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who support the Homeschool Podcast and our family and have been loyal to us from the beginning and continue to keep giving us a try. And if you're a new listener, we thank you for taking a chance, and we hope that you keep coming back. I have great guests all the time. I do solo podcasts by myself when I talk to the heart about certain topics. And that's it, you guys. We have fun. We get serious. We get motivational. We talk about our problems. We document the journey, okay? Click the link in the description. Please pick up a t-shirt or something. The Document the Journey logo is awesome. I got stickers. I'm going to put one on my Jeep. I got or you can put one on your water bottle or your mini fridge, whatever. You guys, I got t-shirts and everything. I'll keep you posted on everything else. If you guys are looking for sponsorship on your own podcast, click the second link in the description, okay? That's going to be for Share a Sale. Sign up for Share a Sale right now. Click the link in the description, fill out the application, and if you're trying to get sponsorship on your own podcast, that's how you do it. They have all kinds of products or companies on there that are looking to pay every time that somebody uses your link or promo code, so you can advertise it on your website, your blog, your podcast, and that's how you get sponsors, and that's how you get paid. So click the link there as well, and you're helping out the Homeschool Podcast at the same time. All right, you guys, have a fantastic week. Let's get started. Let's keep to it this time and not give up. I'm Agostino Zoida. This is Homeschooled Podcast. Homeschooled Podcast. Homeschool.
The Homeschool Podcast. Why? Because he was homeschooled.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't want to do that at all.